to another episode of Wheel Check, and this week we've got some new old stock and also got some new, to me, old wheels, and we've got some Watanabe at the end of the video. Tyres are mounted and you get to see what they look like on the Celica. So let me know if you like what you see. Thank you. While I'm not ill for a minute, I thought we'd talk about these fat lace wheels. So the finish on these is so nice. Doesn't really come up on the camera too well, but yeah, it's like a real nice satiny silver. Yeah, they're so nice. So these are brand new in box. The old boxes, these are from 2014, and they've got all the actual maintenance manual with them. It's got the original caps, which are really cool. So they've got these kind of chromy bits, but this bit, it's kind of like textured. Living the fast life. So yeah, a bit cheese, but yeah. The Fat Lace logo there. The AME logo to the side. New valves. So these are pretty chunky. These are 15 by 9.5, but they're ET35, 25, sorry. So they're not super low offset, so you could run them on something front wheel drive Honda. Yeah, and you might be able to get away with fitting these in if you've got enough room in the wheel wells. But yeah, cool looking things. So obviously meant to be an updated version of the 781 Turbo, but it's just got the same sort of face but with these little pockets in. But yeah, so really nice design. Just seeing them brand new is it's just like the finish. I just can't get over it. It's really nice. If I bought these brand new, I'd be well chuffed. Although they're not made in Japan, they are made in China. And they're not particularly heavy, they're pretty light. I think they're quite nicely made. Certainly the finish on them is lovely. But yeah, cool wheels. Nice one. Go on then.
I put it on slow mode.
Yeah, there is no slow mode, it's just all or nothing. That's it. Done. Next one. That's it. Done. Next one. There we go. So we've got some Bridgestone stage ones. So these are Zona Speciale. Yeah, these are cool as hell. So you got the really cool Scarab Beetle center caps. So I had my set of Hayashi commands, and these popped up, and I had to do a little deal in my head that if I sold the Hayashi commands, I could grab these, because these are slightly different, bit rarer. Plus, what I'm going to do with these is, because they're the same bolt pattern as Southern Ways, they go straight into my Southern Ways 14 by 9s. So yeah, and my 14 by 8s, which currently the Potenza TL2 face is in. So literally, I could, when I'm going to run these on the Celica, I'm literally just going to swap the faces out with these. So within a couple of hours, all I've got to do is take the wheels off, swap the face over, put them back on the car. So I don't even have to change tyres, nothing. So I can have a different set of wheels, and it would take me like half an hour. Probably an hour. But yeah, they're really cool. Look how good they look with dish. Whoa! What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the faces out, and I'm going to re-anodise these black, because they've got like a bit of muck on them, and they're probably not too bad. Maybe I've got them like Vapor Blaster, but like a nice fresh black anodise would be pretty nice. And then probably get these recut, like diamond cut again. Yeah, these are so cool. So yeah, that's what's happening with these. So I've just got to take all the faces out now, and then literally the barrels. These aren't welded, so you just snip the silicone here, and then you can put two barrels together. These are 4.5 inch barrels. You can just put two barrels together and you've got a 9J, 9 wide wheel. And you just got to drill a hole for a valve, chuck one in, and you should be golden. So yeah, that's a cheap way of widening to a 9J, only 9J really, because the barrels are all, they only have one sort of size barrel, not like SSR where you have like Type B with a slightly wider barrel, but these are all 4.5. So yeah, which would be Type B SSR like spec. But yeah, very cool. And definitely got to get the stickers remade because they're sweet. I'll probably get them made with a clear background because yeah, silver stands out a bit too much. Yeah, I should be able to get these done in clear. Pretty cool. Yeah, pleased with them. So you might have noticed these Watanabe in the background. So these are my 14x9 ET minus 19. Yeah, they're pretty cool. And I've always wanted to run some aggressive Watanabes. I found, so these are the R-Type with the old logo on the spoke. And I've always wanted a set. So I tried these on the front of the Celica and they're too blimmin' wide. So I was hoping to go 9s and 9.5, but no, I can't. So I've had to go 9s in the rear. And now, 14 by 8.5 up front. So these are they're really quite similar. It's just a tiny bit less dish here. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, they're pretty cool. But from the listing, they look like the same colour. Now they've arrived, they're definitely black. So I'm not sure whether to just chuck them on Celica, and I can choose which one looks the best. I do prefer this kind of slightly kind of gunmetal-y, bronzy. I'm not sure what you call it. I think it's like, yeah, it's cool. But the black ones are quite badass. But yeah, quite good things. The R stamps down here on these ones. Strange. The R stamps like literally next to the logo on them. So Watanabes don't have that much info actually on the wheels like other wheels do. They're quite crudely made, really. But yeah, pretty cool, and I'm excited to see what they look like. I've got these 225/40 Proxys T1Rs that I've had for quite a few years that I've just been storing in the shed. And for the up front, I'm going to run some 185/55 Advan AO48s on these ones, so hopefully they can stretch on okay. They're on a pair of 7.5s at the moment, so hopefully another inch of stretching another inch wider wheel shouldn't be a problem. Let's hope not. But yeah, should be pretty cool. Keen to see them on. Also, this has arrived. So I did have one of these, literally exactly the same spec, but this one is in just nicer condition. It's missing the Pirelli Autostrada sticker that was on the other one, but this one, the other one had a few little chips in and stuff, and some of the anodizing was going a bit funny. And the face was a little bit kind of, I think the UV got to it, but this one is in really good nick. And yeah, I sold the other one, even made a little bit of money on it, and then I was able to buy this one, so I'm not out of pocket in the slightest. And yeah, absolutely love it. So this one also came with a glass top to make it the table. Yeah. Very cool. Absolutely love it. So underneath, just as tidy, really nice. And obviously PCD 114.3, so it would actually fit on the Celica. So there's the Southern Way stamp, 1982. And yeah, so it's a 16-inch diameter, 14 wide. But yeah, it's got like nut seats and everything. So I mean, it's just the fact that these lips are much thinner material for this. So yeah, I have just noticed it's got a bit of a bend. Didn't notice that before. So make a little tap with the hammer and get that out. Pretty easy. But yeah, what a beast. So another pair that turned up. These SSR Mark 1s. So these are 14 by 8.5, ET minus 19. So it's pretty much the same spec I've been running up front at the moment, really. So I could actually just swap tyres and go, just chuck them straight on. I do need to find some more SSR shank nuts because I've sold a few sets that I was keeping for myself, but people have asked me in a panic and I've sold them just to help them out. So I need to grab some myself now. So actually, this one's slightly shinier because it is actually a bit newer than this one. Doesn't seem to be any difference apart from this one's got the old sticker, 8.5 A-type, which is faded. So it used to be a lot more like vibrant. And then you've got this is the newer style one, and the sticker's got a bit more boring. But yeah. 14 by 8.5 minus 19. So these are A-type. So they've got the skinniest barrel and the biggest lip. Nice. Deep Mark 1s are, yeah, very cool. Excuse the mess. So we've had some more wheel deliveries. So this set of SSR formerly mesh. So I got the gold pair and this kind of, what colour they've been painted, I guess black, like an anthracite sort of colour, a bit dirty. But strangely, these are slightly older and they don't have any SSR logos in the face like these do. I think they're a year apart. I think these are 81 and these are 82s. So slight difference in the faces there. I was going to restore these. I was going to whip the faces out, get them powder coated, probably silver, because I really like the silver mesh. And they look good with the gold caps as well. But someone asked if they can buy them like this. So that saves me a bit of fanning around. I'm taking all these bolts out and stuff, replacing all that. It does take time. And I don't really charge too much for my labour, really, because I do enjoy it. And it's fun to help people out and keep the costs down. But yeah, more cool wheels for more people. So yeah, so they're now sold, deposit taken. So I just got to wait until they come and pick them up. Got some other old crap. I've got a thing about Japanese Coca-Cola signs, and that's an old tobacco sign. It's weird because the English word is tobacco, but the Japanese say, you say tobacco, it does sound like ta. So the Japanese use tobacco. Some more Coca-Cola. Japanese Coca-Cola signs there. Absolutely love it. Anything Coca-Cola with Japanese on it, I love. Really cool. These are great for holding like spray cans and things with polish and things like that. You can use them as a little storage thing when you take your car to shows. Put all your sprays in it and stuff. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Yeah. Also picked up these, I think they're 14 by 6 Riverside R101s. But there's a slight difference to the usual 101 that's up there. And don't you can see, but there's webbing between the spokes. Because this is a later one. And these don't have any webbing in here. So these are the early ones. And another easy way to tell that the early ones is they've got the katakana for Riverside. So yeah, it's really cool. It's even in the Riverside font with the little split bit. So yeah, these are awesome. But sadly, these are 4x120. Ugh. So, not very nice PCD, unless you're a Mazda fan. But the plan was, I was going to just get these, knock the seats out, get them welded up, and possibly re-drill them to 4x100. So it'd be a cool pair for someone. But as I was looking around them, I noticed this doesn't look very square, and this lip, woohoo, it's taking a hit. So this lip's trash, and this lip is absolutely pitted to hell. So it's all really scabby and horrible. So some sanding would get that back, but I think this one's knackered. So what I'm going to do is cut the lips off, and I was just having to measure up the faces. The face is actually 250mm. So probably like 249.6 or something, which is the same as Longchamp and Equips. So, and I've got so many cut off lips from cutting off all these, the Equips, and cutting off loads of Longchamps over the years. So I've got some spare lips. So I could easily make them 6.5s. So a little bit wider, or keep them. I've got loads of 6J lips as well. So if anyone wants to possibly run them as is, just use adapters, then the slimmer offset seemed to help if you want to put them on something small. But yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, early ones, more pointy the better, right? Very cool. It's been about 8 years since these have been naked and not had any tyres on. These are actually the pair that started everything. So I won these on the Japanese auction. I didn't even know what they were. I just saw them, thought they were cool. I knew they were Equips, work Equips, but I had no idea what the model name was, or that they're extremely rare. So I just got completely lucky with them. So these are Equips Spirit 11s. Such cool looking wheel. I think they're my favourite set of all my sets. And you've got the 4-pointed star. You've got the cutouts for the nut seats, which is really cool. And then you've also got this 2 points between the spokes, and they're like really sharp as well. So, and the cut face, and it's concave as well. Oh, there's just so many cool details on this wheel. It's really smart. I've got the JWL kind of like falling down the hole. It's cool. Yeah, these are awesome. Low bolt count. And these are 7.5s. So they've got a little bit of dish. It's quite nice. I did run these on one side for probably about, I don't know, 3 or 4 years or something. And then the Watanabe is the other side, because I could not find another pair of these. And then eventually I won a pair of Riverside R109s because they look quite similar. Most people couldn't even tell. But yeah, a few people did actually realise they were different wheels. But yeah, they made a good mismatch. So, but I do have a set of these now, and they will be getting the treatment. They'll probably go 8.5 and possibly 9.5. I don't know. I'll see what I can get away with. But maybe in the future I'll have some wider arches and I can go silly with these, because these are a special set. Really cool. Yeah, there you go. Work Equip Spirit 11s. These also turned up. So these are Kyoho CDRs. So funky little 4-spoke, 4x100, 14x6 ET42s. So probably end up on a Micra or maybe even EF Civic or Starlet. Something small. But yeah, get these up for sale. Lips just need a little tidy up here and there. Just a couple little curb marks, but yeah, quite cool. Yeah, stickers are quite smart. Speedy. Nice. So the reason the tyres were taken off the Equip Spirit 11s was they're now on my 8.5-inch wide Watanabes. So you've seen this set before. So these are the 9s. And they've got some 225/40 T1Rs that I've had on the shelf for ages. They look like pretty the same kind of tyre size, really, which has worked out quite well. I thought it might. So we've got a 185/55 on the 8.5s on the front, but they are semi-slicks, so you do get slightly chunkier sidewall, which always looks cool. But yeah, A048s and Watanabes, match made in heaven. They look so good. I was hoping for some 195/60s, but A050s that I'd ordered from this tyre place, but they just never came from Japan. I don't know whether they ordered them or not, but yeah, I gave up with them. But yeah, so these are all mounted up. Thanks to my mate Nico. He did these today. Can't wait to get them on Celica. Look really cool. I still can't imagine what they're going to be like on, but we shall see. I'm a bit out of breath because I just carried them in. These Watanabes, they weigh a ton. Like, what you pay for is the name, really. It's just like style points, because they weigh a ton. And these ones, the casting is so sharp. You could cut yourself on the back of these spokes. These ones are not so bad. But yeah. And I've seen some of the later Watanabes, like in here, like the casting marks are just awful. They've never been sanded out. It's just crap, to be honest. But yeah, I always wanted to try some aggressive Watanabes. So 9 and 8.5 R-type. So yeah.
Righty-ho.